Hi guys, I am here. I'm back. Exhausted. Had to go in the office yesterday. Got some bad news yesterday, or some unexpected news yesterday, and I had to return that phone call. As you see, guys, I am not doing a dessert. I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. It is the headspace isn't right. So I said, you know what? I worked Saturday. I have to cook my dinner. It's going to be quick for Sunday. So I got up Sunday. I had to wash my hair. Whole bunch of stuff was going on. The bad news, one of my girlfriends, for over 30 years, called me while I was at work yesterday and told me that her mom had passed. I was just speaking to another coworker. She called me while I was at work, and I was like, that feels like a death call. I would not answer the phone. I'm like, I really don't want to deal with this year. I just want to get through this year without nobody I know dying, whatever. Did not happen. My coworker asked the next day that she called. I was like, no, it must be good news. Oh, well, it must not be bad news. Let me say it that way. Because, in my mind, I knew what it was. And it's messed up because I know she lost her brother not too long ago, because I was at that funeral, and now her mom. And when she rang my phone and I seen her name pop up, I was like, I know what type of call it is. So that kind of messed my head up. So then Saturday, while I was at work, she called me, and I was like, please let her leave a message. Let her leave a message. She left the message, and I said, okay. I text her back. I'm like, okay, baby. I found out what happened, so I'm like, all right, I'll call you when I get home this evening. That was done. So when I got home, it was like, I know I have to call her. Did not want to call her, and I know I have to, because I have to see what it is and what's the arrangements. So this is what you're getting. Sunday afternoon, I have to cook. I was not in a cake space, and it's just not happening. When she told me that, it's like, I remember when my mom passed, and it was not good. My spirit ain't been right. But it's cool, because I felt close to my mother doing this homage, and now I know what she felt like, because I can only imagine the things that she's always had going on in her head with church, work, and her kids, and still having to come home and provide, cook and everything for her family. So this was where I was. I did not channel my mom in this meal. It was like, it's like she was right there, And so now I know I have to call her, and I'm getting my headspace for that. And then knowing that this weekend, my family and I are going to see my mom and lay some flowers for her birthday. And it's going to be Palm Sunday. So we're going to do some palms. And then everybody's coming back to my house because I have to cook. I got all these requests for this dish, that dish. The one dish I know I'm going to make is my brother's chocolate cake, because he's been getting it for years and everything. So I'll have to do that cake. So that'll be the cake that I'll be doing this weekend. My spirit will be a lot better. I know that. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do a lot of cooking. I got to get a menu, and this is going to be interesting. So we got to go see my mom, because we go every year. We got to lay them birthday flowers down and those palms down. Let her know, Ma, we still here. We still doing what you taught us to do. We still moving. We still maintaining. We still sustaining. And we are still a family. And we are still loving each other and being there for each other. So I'm going to let my mom know that all her work was not in vain. And it's not ever going to be in vain as long as I'm walking and talking on this earth. And my brothers know this, because I will get on them. I will get at them. They can hate me. They can love me. But at the end of the day, you're going to show up and show out when I need you. And I'm going to do the same for you, because that's what family is about. Anyhow, I got that out. As you see, I'm making a meatloaf. This is a quick fix meal. And my mom used to do this. And I understand. When you come in and your mind ain't right, you still got to throw something on the table. So I'm like, you know what? I have to cook. This is going to be in the video, and this is what my mom did with her meatloaf. Let me ask you guys something about meatloaf. When my mom made meatloaf, okay, because I see people putting breadcrumbs and stuff in there, who out there know about the crushed up cornflakes inside the meatloaf, because that's how my mama used to make it. But we don't eat cornflakes in my house. I was like, well, there won't be no cornflakes up in here. But it's still going to do what it needs to do. And it's going to taste amazing. You know why? Because I made it. And you know why I made it? Because it was a homage to my mom. That's why I made it. It was still all in the remixation of the dishes that she used to make with us growing up. It's just that I was remixing them. It's not that I didn't like meatloaf. It's just that this was my go-to today. And this is what y'all going to get. I'll probably, maybe, I'm not promising, do the weekend when my brothers come over here with me cooking, and I'm gonna bake a cake, which I gotta bake 2 cakes because my brother is so selfish, because he's gonna think that chocolate cake is for him to take home, to which he does, because it was his birthday on the 19th. So I still have to make another dessert for after dinner. So I'm gonna be busy. But it's going to be fun, because when we get together, honey, when we talk about old times and the things that used to go on, we have a good old time in my house, just reminiscing, talking about my mom, talking about us growing up, talking about the butt whippings, talking about everything. And it's a good feeling. And just enjoy the rest of the video. And I'll be back soon. Bye.